Have you been searching for a 22-foot full off-road, full off-grid caravan capable of going all the way around Australia without compromise? Well, we think we have the product you've been looking for. Behind me here is a brand new 22-foot rear club lounge center ensuite caravan from Gold Class Caravans. Part of our adventure class full off-road range, this caravan here has been thoughtfully designed for not only full off-road travel, but full comfort without compromise. Welcome to another detailed walkthrough from Gold Class Caravans. I'm Joel and I'm going to be walking you through the ins and outs of this caravan behind me, and we think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with what's included, what's standard, and value for money. If you're not aware, Gold Class Caravans is part of the Market Direct Group. They've been producing caravans for Australians for over 20 years. They have almost 40,000 units on the road in Australia and are synonymous with quality, full off-road travel, and value for money. All three components go into the product that you see behind me with one major difference. Premium everything. Every quality component in the caravan behind me has been carefully thought out for the premium caravan end user. There is more gear in here than we've ever put in any one of our caravans, and we can't wait to show you every single feature it has. So as we start at the front of the caravan, let's talk about the A-frame. So nice blacked out A-frame, something a little bit different that we've done in previous models. We've also got a very, very durable coating on the front of the A-frame here. So aesthetically it looks awesome, but it also serves a practical purpose. On the front here, we're utilizing a D45, a larger hitch than a standard 35 that we usually use because this caravan is in a higher weight category. This is our first 4.5 ton caravan weight range in our particular adventure class range. This particular van comes in at around the 3,800 mark, giving you a 700 kilo payload from day one to be able to put all your personals in. So on the front here, we've also got our tap on the A-frame. We have our 4,500 kilogram chains on the front, a D45 fully articulating off-road hitch. So when you're driving down on the rough stuff, whether it's sand, dirt, off-road tracks, this hitch is going to maneuver so that way the car is not impacted by any of the movements that the caravan is making behind. We have a ARC 750 fully adjustable jockey wheel. This jockey wheel neatly tucks into the side of the A-frame here, so you do not need to remove it from the body. Simply wind it up and then pull the toggle on the front and it will come up nice and neatly onto the side of the A-frame, tucked away. Very, very practical, less mucking around when you're unhitching. Really, really thoughtful piece of equipment that we've put on all the front of our adventure class caravans. On the inside here, as standard again, we're running full Tucson asymmetric sway control. So full electronic stability control as standard in this caravan. Safety is our biggest priority, hence why we put Tucson asymmetric sway control on all of our caravans as standard. As you can see, we have our nice big toolbox on the front here with incredibly durable coat on the outside. On the inside here, we have our reversing camera cable. We've got our 12-pin plug and an Anderson plug. As we work our way up to the big toolbox at the front here, we have 3 storage compartments on the front. First storage compartment here houses our diesel heater tank. So this is an 8-litre tank, so more than enough to keep you going for long periods of time. We've also got our storage in the front here for our gas bottles, and then on this side here we have a jerry can holder tucked nice and neatly away and secured for things like theft. You'll notice, as always with all Gold Class caravans, the little details are what make the biggest difference out on the road. Things like having proper seals and proper doors to be able to seal up the actual caravan Any compartments on a Gold Class Caravan, you'll notice, are actually sealed tight. So this obviously stops any sort of dust, dirt, anything getting into any area of the Caravan whatsoever. Again, quality componentry everywhere you look. From the way we use proper stainless steel latches to the coatings on the actual toolbox, the sealing on the lids, absolutely everything on these Caravans here is the highest of quality. As we close our doors, again, really sucking in and pulling in those seals so that nothing can penetrate on the inside of those boxes. You can also access either side of the toolbox with both access doors on either side. On the front here, we're using our biggest front light that we've used yet. So this is almost a meter-long LED spotlight to really light up that full area no matter where you are. In the middle of nowhere, this light is going to give you full visibility anywhere you are at any stage. We've got our 2 max tracks on the front, so if you get stuck on the tough stuff or in the sand, you've got that recovery equipment ready to go at a moment's notice. So as we start making our way through to the side of the Caravan, an absolutely new feature that we've added to this particular model is a full electric stabilizer leg. This is absolutely standard and a game changer for anyone wanting to set up quickly and effectively. Rather than old traditional wind out stabilizer legs, we have a full electric stabilizing system. Either all 4 legs can level out individually or all together all at once. At a press of a button, it's all automated. As we make our way along the side to the 2 side compartments that we have here, we have our full slide out for a compressor fridge and carefully thought out to be designed in that cavity there. So anything from the largest down to the smallest will fit in this slide really nicely. And as you can see, I'm putting all my weight on here, all right? The quality componentry that's been put into this slide is second to none. We're looking at the best componentry, best latches, best locking pins, absolutely everything in this Caravan here, you will see that level of quality. On the side here, we have our lights. So again, we always run the ability to have either a white or an amber light. So obviously amber being less attractive for the bugs at nighttime. So you've got the ability to choose whatever light that you want to use on the side there. And then on this side here, we have a full integrated slide out kitchen. So again, utilizing an additional power point, additional 12 volt and a light on the inside here. It doesn't matter what appliance you want to use on the outside. We've already thought about that usage. On the inside here, again, you've got your amber or white light function. And then we've got a full slide out kitchen here with wind guards. If anyone has cooked in the outback, they will be fully aware of the need for these. So these wind guards sit nice and flat to the slide out kitchen there, so you're not going to get any blowouts on the actual gas flames themselves. So we've got a 3 hob burner on here, so 2 smaller hobs and a larger hob there, so you can really get that full functionality out of that slide out kitchen. We've also got clever little designs on the side here, like a full stainless steel workbench, and you've even got a bottle opener on the side there. Again, just emphasizing the quality componentry on these fully powder coated, top quality componentry. So it's not going to break down or rust while you're out on the road. Designed for permanent use in the full outback with no degradation of any of the parts on the outside. We've got a full cutlery drawer in the side here. So again, you don't have to bring those parts inside. They can have their own home out here. And you've also got an additional storage for your plumbing and your gas bayonet. So with your gas bayonet, we've housed that just in here, but you'll actually notice that there's no plumbing underneath there. That's because we've hardlined the plumbing for the inside. It's a little bit harder to see because of the light here, but we've actually got fully integrated lights underneath the body of the Caravan now. So on any particular terrain, anywhere. You're going to have full visibility around the caravan. And this is really, really good for safety, practicalities. There's a million different reasons why having that additional light is going to be practical for you. And now we get to one of the, arguably, probably one of the best features on the AC22, and that is a full external entertainment hub. But it's not just your typical entertainment hub. This is fully integrated into the caravans. It's not just a box that's been strapped to the side of the caravan. Fully integrated entertainment hub on the inside. Full hydraulic arm, so it lifts up itself, and have a look at that. You've got a full integrated light. We have a full 40-inch smart TV on the outside here with Fusion speakers. We have a Fusion sound system with auxiliary functions, so TV inputs, you've got USB, you've got HDMI, and you've even got traditional stereo and left and right for your sound. I'm probably showing my age now, but if you have an old entertainment system for the kids, that's going to be where you plug that in. We've also got a full charging station for your phone, so you put that in there, that will wirelessly charge. We have a USB-A dual slot, USB-C dual slot, and we've got a 12-volt outlet on the side here. Not to mention 2 additional 240 GPOs just in there. We've got a nice tailored rack in here for bottles and cups, whatever you want to put in there. It's not going to rattle around while you're driving. We've got a nice waterproofed 4-wheel drive carpeted areas on here, so really, really thoughtful design in there. We've got an LED light on the inside of the door, and we've got an LED light on the actual door itself. We've got nice big hydraulic arms there, so as you can see, really, really effortlessly will open up itself. And one of my favorite features integrated into this entertainment hub is a mini fridge. So compressor fridge, again, running only 12-volt power. Absolutely amazing feature. Every single function here is usable and very, very thought out for any of the consumers or any of the customers that want to travel extended periods of time. You've got a nice protective lid up there, so no elements are going to get in there. Everything's nice and tucked away. The TV can come out, so we can turn it, we can bring it out if you like, or you can keep it in its position there. You'll also notice with the way it's positioned, when we actually close this door, it actually holds that TV in place. Again, engineering and R&D to be able to have that TV not shake around, not move around when you're going over the rough stuff. So really, really thoughtful way of being able to integrate an entertainment system outside, but to make sure that it's functional and it isn't going to break down. As we move along, we get to another thoughtful feature, not just a picnic table, an actual practical pantry. Now, this pantry actually is accessible from the inside of the caravan as well. So depending on when you want to be inside or outside, you can actually access this from either in or out. Really, really thoughtful way of and usable space on the outside. We've got nice racks on the side here for all your bits and bobs. You know, we've got sort of spices, we've got ingredients here. So really, really practical areas where they can live outside for things like the outside kitchen, outside areas while you're entertaining in this area, enjoying the entertainment hub. So again, reinforced on the side here, so a genuine picnic table for use with all your practical, high quality componentry on the inside there. And again, the seals. I can't emphasize how important every single one of these seals that you can see when I turn this knob here, it sucks it in. So it's really pulling that door on the inside. So you're not going to get any of that red dirt, red dust coming into those things and having to clean them when you get to your destination. You're going to be able to sort of open that up and you're not going to have to worry about cleaning all that stuff. And again, really paramount with things like the TV, the fridge, none of that is going to get inside any of those seals. So really, really high quality seals that we're using on every single hatch, door, anything external on a Gold Class Caravan. And I almost forgot the practicalities of the picnic table to be able to hold your external coffee machine. Really, really important. Also on the side here, we're utilizing a full electric awning, push of a button, and it's fully automated. With tie down points on both sides and a full manual override, absolute luxury at your fingertips. Another feature that we've added to our AC22 is an electric dual step. So really convenient there, not having to get down and open it up. Inside our wheel well here, you can see that we've got the additional light on the wheel well, and we've also got our integrated bin. Also with the door, a fully meshed door with midgie proof. So once you separate those two doors out, you have a full midgie proof door in here, but you can also let the air out. So again, top quality componentry. Just close that door and that joins in itself there. If you want a little bit more privacy, you do have an integrated blind in there as well. And here you'll see right there, we've integrated a bash plate. So we understand where this caravan is going to go. We understand the sort of terrain it's going to go through. So having that added protection there, very, very thoughtful. We've put it in there so that it protects the rear. If that rear overhang was to go through any sort of sand or mud, you've got that protection there. So, you know, an added bonus to the AC22, being that it's a slightly larger van, we wanted to integrate, you know, more protection into the van. So having that there to be able to take that brunt force, if you come across those sort of things, you've got that added protection there. So really, really nice touch on the back there. And again, practical, saving the back from any sort of scuffs or marks or, you know, any low clearance issues. And here we have the single most talked about feature of the Gold Class Caravan AC22, a full electric wheel loader. So very, very special. There's a lot of work that's gone into engineering this system to be able to make life easier. Now, we all know that we don't always have to change a spare tire, but when you do, or if you do, getting a 16-inch tire with a wheel like this off the back and then changing it, it's quite a grueling task. So we've put the engineering in to make life easier for the consumer, no matter what their age, to be able to get this wheel completely up off the ground, into its position, and then back off. So in its original position, you'll be wheeling the actual full unloader off to get the new wheel off. Once you've changed that spare, you'll be able to put the old one back on, or the blown tire, put it back into this cradle, and it's going to lift all the way back up without you having to do any of the heavy lifting. We've got a little video down here that you'll see that shows the up and down function. But yes, very proud, very, very practical. And again, just that extra level of thoughtfulness that the engineering team and the developing team go into to making life easier on the road. You know, the saying from Gold Class is premium made possible. And that's exactly what we're doing here. We're putting only premium options in, and we're making life absolute breeze for you on the road. As we move to around the back here, we've got our winch system fully integrated in there and protected. We've got our full integrated rear toolbox with storage on either side and in the back here. We've got a full service ladder to be able to service your solar panels and clean your solar panels, which is absolutely paramount when you're out on the road. On the roof here, we are running an equivalent of 2,090 watts of solar on a dual slide out system. This is the most amount of solar that we've put in this particular caravan here to maximize the amount of energy that you can feed in to top up the whopping 1,380 amps of lithium batteries. So having dual solar panels on dual slides, maximizing that energy into those batteries is absolutely paramount to staying off grid, going further and staying longer. At the top here, you'll notice we have a full work light on the outside here. Again, really lighting up that whole area on the back with a fully integrated reversing camera that will work while you're driving or in reverse. This is a full eyes on the road. If you want to see everything that's happening behind you the whole time that you're driving, you have that function to be able to make that camera fully live all the time, or just in the reversing function when you're backing it in. Really thoughtful design too of having, once the wheel loader actually goes off, we've got those bump stops there. So again, any of that rough stuff, any of those vibrations, really thoughtful areas where we've put in that so it's not going to break anything down. And as you can see here, we have our dual electric slide out solar panels, maximizing the amount of energy you can feed into your caravan while the sun's shining. Such an important part to be able to generate as much feed into the battery so that you can stay off grid for longer and get that maximum amount of solar panel. And we haven't just integrated the 2 slide out panels. We actually have 3 additional inputs. If you are parked under a shady area or there's a lot of trees in the area, we've got 3 individual Anderson plug inputs that you'll be able to put in a portable solar panel to again feed in that energy. With the AC22, we have a lot of new features on this particular side of the Caravan too. So going with the more practical stuff, we have our fillers in here for our tanks. We have our gas electric hot water system from Global here. And in this compartment here, something very new to Gold Class Caravans, a fully integrated washer dryer with workbench on the outside. We've also integrated a clothesline on the side here. So really practical, doing your washing. Even if you want to do 1 cycle and then hang that out to dry, you can then put the next cycle in and then put that on the dry function. So really practical use of time to be able to do multiple loads in a short amount of time. Really great feature. It's been one of the most exciting features for a lot of people to see this sort of setup and having an actual laundry on the outside of a Caravan. So in between here, we've got a practical hot and cold external shower here. Again, really practical to have it in this area because you've got a workbench here and you've also got a towel rack there. So really important placement in where we put these things, and it's very thoughtful in the way that they've integrated the design into this particular area of the Caravan. And here you can see we've got our full fold up clothesline on the side here. So this will nice and neatly fold itself up, tuck neatly into the side of the body when not in use, but very practical having this amount of area to be able to dry a lot of clothes in one period of time. So again, really great function. Something new on the adventure class Caravans, but we're very proud of it and very practical. We also have the largest dust reduction system available from Gusto. As we make our way further down the side of the Caravan, we have our Starlink integration here. So an RJ45 connection there. So you can put your Starlink in there and that will work. You've got 3 individual Anderson plugs for portable solar input. So again, maximizing the amount of energy that you can get in if you need it. But again, 1380 amps of lithium. You've got a lot of storage for battery power there, even if you don't get the most optimum weather. But again, having more is better than having none. And in this compartment here, we have the brains of the Caravan. We're running a full Enerdrive Dometic inverter charger with a 3000 watt inverter. So this is the brains of everything that's happening in your Caravan. This is what the 2090 watts of solar is feeding into and what is driving those 1380 amps of lithium power. Only the best componentry, only the best brands in any Gold Class Caravan. So absolute game-changing technology and a whopping solar and whopping battery capacity to be able to go absolutely anywhere and use absolutely everything. There is no compromise in a Gold Class Caravan. We want you to be out in the middle of nowhere using absolutely any of these functions, any of these features, anywhere in pure luxury. Now we're going to talk about one of the most important parts of the Caravan, its foundations. Underneath, we are utilizing a tandem axle full airbag man suspension with a rolling sleeve airbag. This is designed for well exceeding over the 4.5 ton that this Caravan is rated at. This is one of the best airbags on the marketplace and designed for the toughest terrain. With full trailing arm suspension dual shockers, and the full airbag mount suspension. This is some serious running gear for this Caravan, and again, giving you complete confidence to be able to take this van absolutely anywhere it's designed to go. While I'm under here, it's important to talk about the fact that we use a full composite flooring underneath, so completely rot-proof. We've also got full underbody armor underneath here on all your tanks. These aren't your sort of typical checker plate tin that breaks down over time. This is full engineered powder coated underbody armor to protect all your tanks underneath. And again, while we're under here, it is absolutely paramount to talk about the chassis itself. So this is fully designed as a full hot dipped galvanized chassis, and it has a lifetime warranty. We are one of the only manufacturers in the whole of the caravan industry that can offer you a lifetime warranty on the chassis and the A-frame. That is absolute confidence that you're buying from the best. Along with our airbag mount suspension, we are running 16-inch alloy wheels with good ride tires. And just on the inside of the door here, we've got our airbag mount, full control, nice lit up wheel well, and we've got our bin on the inside of the door there. So again, once that door is closed, it's nice and close to the club lounge area. So really practical positioning. So now we're on the inside, and this is our second part of our full walkthrough on the AC22C. And the first thing that you can see is obviously the rear club lounge. This is absolutely massive in space. So the first of its kind for Gold Class Caravans. Traditionally, we have had small layouts. So this is obviously our biggest layout so far at 22 foot. And that gives us the ability to put in this massive club lounge that can even form a secondary bed or a day lounge if you want it to. Very, very thoughtful in the way that we've thought about how we've engineered the rear of the Caravan. You'll notice just behind me and just in the corner over there, we have cup holders. So for extended stays in this particular area, you're going to be able to put your drinks in a comfortable area, and you've also got wireless charging on each side of there as well. So phones, any sort of devices that you need to charge, you've got that wireless charging there. We've also got two Sirocco fans on either side, so keeping you nice and comfortable in the lounge. But the beauty about this lounge and why it's so good is obviously we've got a table here which can shift in different positions. So really, really practical that we can actually put it in areas that we need it to. If you want to push it all the way out of the way to get out, that's fine. We can turn it, we can do all sorts of things with it. But we've also got the beauty of having an electric table. So if I want to bring this down, I can. If I want to bring it up, I can do that too. So if I'm using a laptop and I want to sit at a different height, I can lower that, make it more comfortable for myself. But one of the key things on this, and a standard feature, is that when you drop it all the way down, we've got a cushion in here as well. So I'm going to show you that right now. So this is where we get that added level of comfort. During the day, we can just sprawl out, put our feet up, and absolutely relax. And like I said, we've got the cup holders behind us and also the wireless charging. So absolutely amazing feature. Absolutely love it. And we've actually added a premium upholstery, as we do in all our adventure class models. And as you can see, it's very, very easy to get comfortable for a long period of time. You can watch the TV or just simply just put your feet up and read a book, even have a nap if you'd like. You'll also notice the mirror in the back here. So a full-length mirror really opens up that space and really sort of reflects that light. So it's really, really bright in here, which is quite nice. We've got our rooftop hatch on the top there, so with the integrated LED lights. This has got our fly screen and our full blockouts. You've also got your full blockout windows. So we have our midgie-proof fly screens in here, but we've also got our full blockouts in there too. So on the other side of here, it's actually reflective foil, so that's actually going to bounce the heat back off and keep it nice and cool in here. Joins in here are nice and seamless in the way it operates, but again, giving you protection from midges, flies, any insects that may be attracted to the light when you're out in the outback. We've got a really nice, tasteful LED light just underneath here. You know, rather than having these big downlights on the roof, you've got these nice, elegant lights underneath here, really lighting up this area. So you see we've got our nice invisible latches on the fascias of our cabinets here. So just underneath here, there's a little latch. We open that up and we've got full access to our cupboards up there. So really tasteful way of streamlining that cabinetry and making it look even nicer. We've also got our full fusion stereo Bluetooth speaker system up there. So it's integrated into the center cabinet there. So you can Bluetooth your music. Awesome feature. And another awesome feature is that even though we do have our cup holders and our wireless charging here, we've also got, just underneath my legs here, we've got 240 power supply. We've got our another additional 12 volt power supply there. So if you need to charge anything or you're running your laptop on the table, we've got those additional power points, which are absolutely essential when you're here for long periods of time. So just on the inside of the door here, you'll see our control panel here. So we have our isolation switch up the top here. We've got a circuit breaker. We've also got a Cimarine display in here. And we've also got our inverter charger system there. So standard, this is running a 3000 watt inverter. So you can run absolutely any of the 240 appliances in this Caravan off that inverter and off the 1380 amps of lithium that's inside this Caravan as standard. So as we get into our thoroughfare, you'll notice that we've got two adjacent sides of the kitchen here. So a lot more space in the kitchen area. Having that club lounge in the back area there, it's really opens this space up for a bigger kitchen. As you can see, we've got a dual hob induction cooktop just there. And just below that, we've got our full gas oven just in there. Above here, we have our rain hood there with our light and functions there. We've also got an additional TV. So this Caravan has 3 TVs. You've got obviously the one outside, which we walked you through. We've got one in here and also one in the bedroom area. So just above there, we have our microwave. So again, fixed in place, not loosely placed in. Nice and fixed with its brackets around there. Again, just emphasizing the fact that this is a full off-road Caravan and it is designed as such. So the construction methods, 20 years worth of DNA and testing and R&D have really sort of been honed in on this product to really make sure that these vans are designed to go exactly where you want to take them. So again, just emphasizing the structure and the way these are built is designed for full off-road travel, so you can take your product absolutely anywhere. And then here we get to our fridge. Now, I love this fridge, one, because it's one of the biggest fridges that you can get, and two, because of how it operates. So the size of this fridge is absolutely massive. So full compressor fridge, designed for tropical climates, so that way it runs colder. It does run off 12 volt power supply, so no gas in this. So this is designed to be ran fully off grid. But one of the major features of this fridge, not only being the size and the fact that it's a compressor, is that I can open it on either side. So depending on which side you're on the fridge, you've got the ability to open that up on either side. So absolutely amazing feature. Doesn't matter where you are, you're going to be able to access that fridge. We've got heaps of storage in underneath here. And you can see up here, we've got our Dometic full off-grid air conditioner. So this is specifically designed to run off the inverter, so that way, no matter where you are, out back, middle of nowhere, you can run that air conditioner, especially in the hotter climates up in the top end of Australia, comfortably with enough energy, enough solar to be able to run this for extended periods of time. So really, really important to emphasize on there that the sort of parts and the sort of features and appliances that we use in these vans are actually designed to run off the inverter or lithium batteries, so that way you can be more comfortable, stay longer, go further. Okay, so as we get to this side of the kitchen, we've got nice big storage above there. We've also got a nice big domestic sink here. with a proper drainer. You've got your plug there, but you've also got a catch for any scraps. So really, really important, because that's not going to get any of those sort of waste down your plumbing. So really, really important to have this, but it is a nice big domestic sink. So really, really big in size and really practical. We've got our storage down here, but the game changer in this particular van here is this feature in here. Hidden behind this cabinet here, we have fully integrated dishwasher by CleanMade. Really, really smart design, tucked in nice and neat, and absolutely awesome feature to have when you're traveling around Australia. I don't want to be doing dishes when I'm on holidays, so we thought of that too. But yeah, nice and tucked away in there. Really, really energy efficient and water efficient. So you're not going to be going through a lot of water. It is designed for caravans. So really, really practical unit there. As we go down the van, you'll also notice that we have massive storage in here. So we've got a nice big pantry. You've got your electrical control center up here. So again, all your fuses, individual switches are up here, and also an isolation switch. Also, I forgot to mention one really, really good feature. As we talked about the outside pantry with the integrated picnic table, you can actually access that from inside in here. So if I undo this in here, I've got full access to all that storage inside, and I've got it outside as well. So again, really, really practical way of thinking about how we use the van internally and externally, so that you can put your essentials in here, and while you're outside, don't have to come into the van. You can just reach in and have that storage there. And then we've got a nice big pot drawer underneath there. Okay, and as we get into the midsection of the van here, you can see we've got an absolute massive amount of space in here. So really thoughtful placement of how and why we put things in certain areas. You've got a massive shower in here, which I'll show you in a second, but a really good amount of space around the toilet. Most toilets in caravans can be very cramped little space, so really thoughtful placement of where this is inside, and the spacing on either side. You've got your full privacy door in here, so a nice solid door, and you've also got your invisible hooks up here as well if you need them. You've got your toilet roll holder there, area for your towels, and then we've got our mirror with its heated function and anti-fog function, which is awesome. You can also change the lights. You can also change the mood lighting on it. So it has 3 functions of lights, so you can do that to whatever you like. We've got a nice big basin. Basins in caravans, again, typically are very small. So having a really big one there, especially for a guy who needs to shave, really, really practical option in there. Really thoughtful placement of where we've put everything in here. And like I said, giving you ample space to get out of the shower, dry yourself, nice big area, so you're not feeling confined. And again, real luxury features in a 22-foot, being able to have that space. And now we get to the shower. I can tell you this is the biggest shower in any caravan. We've got a really solid, nice aluminium framed door here. So no plastics, no flimsy sort of materials here. You've got a nice frosted perspex in there. And as you can see, absolutely massive. So I'm no small guy, and as you can see, I've got a massive amount of space in here. You've also got really thoughtful options in here, like a shelf on the top here, and you've also got your rack. You can even hang your towel in here. It's got that much space. So again, really thoughtful placement of everything in this shower, but particularly the size of it. So as I tuck in here, you can see I've got all that. I can stretch my arms all the way out. I'm still not touching the end. So absolutely massive. Really nice black tapware on that. We've got our fan and light on the top here. But yeah, again, aluminium doors, nice and solid, no flimsy parts. So again, designed for full off-road travel. And as I said before, we've got a nice big basin here. Okay, really nice quality tapware with your soap dispenser. And again, we've got our mirror light there. We've got our mirror with light. 3 different functions of light, and you've also got your heating function as well. So that's your anti-fog function. which is absolutely awesome. In a small space like this, you absolutely have to have that, and it's standard on all Gold Class Caravans. But again, really thoughtful. They think about the sort of things that we use in caravans, and that's why they're in, and that's why they're standard. Okay, so as we get into the bedroom area, we've got a nice big queen bed here. And one feature that I really love about all our Venture Class models is this storage in the side here. So again, really practical, thoughtful parts that we put in here, thinking about the end user, the customer, and how they're going to use this caravan. Having things like all your power points there. We've got 240, we've got USB, we've got USB-C, and we've even got the wireless charger here. Okay, massive amount of storage in here. So big full wardrobes, again, going inside and deep in there. So even though the door only looks there, you've actually got all that space underneath there. So heaps of space and hanging space when you need it. We've got storage above the bedside. So again, heaps amount of storage in here. You can have a his and her area there. As you can see here, we've got our diesel heater and hot water control, 12-volt fan in that corner there. You've got your nice light in here as well, which you can move and adjust. You've got mag pouches in the side here. Again, we've used that premium upholstery in here and also around the headboard of the actual bed there. So just those little touches, and just really elevates and gives you that real premium feel, which is what this brand is all about. You've got your full rooftop hatch here. So if you want to look up the stars at night, you've got that ability to do that. Again, with a full hatch to be able to open up and let air in. You've got the fly screen there, so none of the bugs are going to come in either, or if you're parked under a tree, you're not going to get any of those leaves falling on your bed. So we've got that nice big hatch there. Just to my right here, we've got another TV, so another smart TV, so you can fully use this wirelessly via apps, which is great. You've got your Starlink integration into this van as well. So again, it's got everything. It's designed so that you can just pack it up, go anywhere around Australia, travel the whole of Australia, and you're not going to have to forego any of those creature comforts that you have at home. So again, really thoughtful, always thinking about the end user, always thinking about how they would use these products themselves, and then putting that into the caravans and designing them from standard from day one. So that concludes our detailed walkthrough for the Venture Class by Gold Class Caravans. Now we do have different layouts and different variants. Remember to check out www.goldclasscaravans.com.au to check out your local dealer and the next events happening in your town so that you can see this van in the flesh. But other than that, thank you very much. I've thoroughly enjoyed walking you through this van, and I hope you have too. See you next time. If you like this video, like and subscribe. And every time we do one of these full walkthroughs, you'll be first to be notified.